Hello everyone! Welcome po ulit sa ating Math Isip video tutorial. In our lesson for today, we are going to talk about union and intersection of sets. This is now the third or the last part of our lesson this week about sets. Kung hindi nyo pa po napapanood yung first and second part ng ating lesson, I would encourage you to watch those first before you continue watching our lesson for today para po mas maintindihan natin ang topic natin ngayon. So without further ado, let's now begin. In our objectives, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to evaluate basic set operations, including union and intersection of sets. You will be also visualizing and using the Venn diagram to illustrate and compare sets. Okay, so simulan na po natin kaagad. We will now discuss immediately union and intersection of sets. By the way, when we say union and intersection of sets, ito po yung tinatawag nating operations on sets. Okay? Part of the operations on sets. Ano po ang union of sets? Let me read. The union of sets A and B denoted by A union B, ganun po ang basa nito, A union B, is the set containing all elements that are in set A or in set B, or in both set A and set B. Okay, bigyan ko po kayo ng example. So we have here example set A with elements 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, meron din po tayo ditong isang set which is set B with elements 3, 5, and 6. Now, if we're going to get the union of these two sets, A union B, the answer will be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bakit po? Since union po ang ating operation, ang gagawin lang po natin dito is to unite. Kaya po siya tinawag na union. You just combine all the elements. Okay? Pero, hindi po natin siya uulitin. Halimbawa, meron po tayong elements sa letter A na meron din po sa elements ni letter B. Hindi po natin siya uuliting isusulat. Minsanan lang po ang pagsusulat. That's why we have here 2, 3, 4, and 5 dito sa ating sagot. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ano po ang meron kay B na wala kay A? It's just 6. Kasi si 3 and 5 nandito na po sa elements ni A. That's why we will only write it once. Okay? So, ganun lang po ang pagsusulat ng union. It's just the combination of the two sets. Now, let's visualize it using ano po ang tawag natin dito? A Venn diagram. Okay? So, this is a Venn diagram with two sets. We have here set A. Okay? Itong bilog na ito. And then we have here set B. The next circle here. Now, as you can see, meron na po tayong intersection or ito na po yung tinatawag nating common elements ng dalawa. Okay. So, we have here 3 and 5, yun po yung common sa kanilang dalawa. Yun po lagi ang uunahin nating isusulat. Okay? Kung lalagay natin yung mga elements dito sa ating Venn diagram, it would be better to write first kung ano yung intersection ng dalawa or yung common elements ng dalawa. Now na nalagay na natin yung common elements ng dalawang set, ano na po ang natira sa set A? Okay? So, since nalagay na si 3 and 5, naiwan na po si 2 and 4. Yun na po ang ilalagay natin dito. Okay? Sa elements ni set A, we have here 2 and 4. Meaning, itong buong circle na ito, these are all the elements of A. However, part of this is 3 and 5. Part of this is now the element of B. Okay? Ngayon, ano na pong naiwan kay set B? Nalagay na po natin si 3 and 5 sa gitna. Ano na pong naiwan? It's 6. Okay? So, dito po natin siya ilalagay. Okay? So, we have here 6. Okay? Ganun po ang paggawa ng Venn diagram when we want to visualize the union of sets. Okay, how about itong intersection of sets? Okay, let me read. The intersection of sets A and B denoted by A intersection B is the set containing all elements that are in both set A and set B. Okay, so ito na po yung symbol na gagamitin natin. As you can see, parang kabaliktaran lang po nung symbol ng union kanina. Para siyang inverted letter U. Okay? So pag sinabi nating intersection, ito po yung common sa dalawang sets. Okay, let's have an example. We have here set A with elements 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8. And we have here set B with elements 2, 3, 4, 6, and 10. Now, what is the intersection of A and B? Okay, ang intersection niya po ay 3, 4, and 6. Ito po yung mga elements ng kanyang intersection. So, ano po ang reason kung bakit ito yung sagot? It's because they are the common elements between the two sets. Kung i-visualize naman po natin using a Venn diagram, ganito po ang itsura. Okay, gaya po nung nasabi natin kanina, yung pinaggitnaan nila, yun po yung common elements. Okay, they share a common elements. Ito na po yung intersection. Okay, so kung nagagawa po tayo ng Venn diagram, it will always be best to write first the elements dito sa gitna. Okay, ano po yung mga elements dito sa intersection? We have 3, 4, and 6. So we just write here 3, 4, and 6. Okay, ano na po ang natira dito? Okay, remove lang po natin si 3, 4, and 6. Ano pong naiwan? It's 1 and 8. Yun po ang ilalagay natin kay set A dito. And then dito naman po kay set B, kung tatanggalin na natin si 3, 4, and 6, naiwan na po si 2 and 10. Dito na po natin sila ilalagay. Okay? To further emphasize this Venn diagram, we have here set A. It contains all the elements here in this circle with 1, 3, 4, 6, 8. And set B contains all elements here. We have 2, 3, 4, 6, 10. However, elements 1 and 8 belongs only to set A, and elements 2 and 10 belongs only to set B. But they share common elements. We have here 3, 4, and 6. Ito na po yung intersection of sets. Kaya ito lang po yung shaded region dito po sa ating Venn diagram. Ganyan po ang paggawa ng Venn diagram for intersection of sets. Okay, just for you to remember this easily, para hindi po tayo malito at para mas madali nating matandaan, ito po yung dalawang symbol ng ating operation. We have here the union. It's like a letter U, and then we have here the intersection. It's just like an inverted letter U. So para mas matandaan natin, we can use these mnemonics. So kung U ito, para rin lang siyang letter U in the word union. Okay? And then ito naman po, inverted letter U, pero pwede natin siyang gawing letter N. Okay? Para na rin siyang letter N sa word na intersection. Okay? So para mas madali niyong tandaan, you can apply this. Also, there are some specific words na related sa mga operations na ito na ginagamit lamang para sa mga ganitong operation. Halimbawa, yung word na or, it is usually for union. And yung word na and, it's usually for intersection. The word or suggests union while the word and means intersection. Pag narinig niyo po itong dalawang ito, alam niyo na po ang tinutukoy niya. Okay? Okay, let's have more examples on union and intersection of sets. Okay, let's have here number 1. Let me read. Let set M equal to the letters of the word beauty. All right, or it consists of elements B, E, A, U, T, and Y. And set N is equal to the elements of the letters of the word brain. Okay, or with the elements B, R, A, I, and N. What is M union N? What is M intersection N? And illustrate using a Venn diagram. So, tatlo po ang gagawin natin dito. First is to get the union. Second is to get the intersection. And last is to illustrate each of that using a Venn diagram. Okay, simulan po natin. First, let's write again the elements of our first set. Okay, set M. And then the elements of our second set, set N. Next, to get the union, all you have to do is to get the combination of all the elements. Okay? ang technique po natin dito is unahin natin itong isang set. Isulat lang po natin yung kanyang elements. So we have here B, E, A, U, T, Y. Now, wala pong nauulit dito. Make sure na walang nauulit na letters. Next, kung ano po yung mga letters or elements sa second set natin na hindi pa natin naisusulat, yun na po ang isunod natin. So since B, nakasulat naman na po yung B sa letter B ng beauty, hindi na natin kailangang isulat pa ulit. How about letter R? Okay, wala pa. So isulat natin ng R dito. Next, letter A, since naisulat naman na yan kanina sa beauty, so wag na nating isulat ulit. Letter I, wala pa, so yun po ang idadagdag natin, plus yung letter N. Okay, so as you can see, nandito na po lahat ng distinct or unique elements sa set M at saka set N. Okay, so that's how you write M union N. Next is to illustrate using a Venn diagram. I-illustrate muna natin itong union before we proceed sa intersection. Okay, let's draw a two-circle, a Venn diagram with set M and then set N. Okay, next, unahin muna natin dito sa gitna. Isulat natin dito kung ano yung mga common sa dalawa. Okay, it's just letter B and element A. Next, remove lang natin si B and A. Ano na po ang naiwan? Meron po tayong E, U, T, and Y. Saan po natin isusulat? Kay M or N? Of course, dito po kay M. So we have here E, U, T, and Y. Next, ano po ang naiwan dito sa elements ni set N? Naisulat na po yung B at saka A sa gitna. Ang naiwan na lang po ay yung R, I, and N. O, dito na po natin siya isusulat. Okay, there you go. That's how you write the union and also represent it using a Venn diagram. Next, pwede na po tayong mag-proceed sa intersection. What is M intersection N? Okay, so ano ang intersection? It's the common element. Okay, therefore, yung common sa dalawa is just letter B and letter A. Yun na po yung sagot natin. Okay? At kung i-drawing natin or i-represent natin using a Venn diagram, parang ganito lang din po. Yun nga lang, ang difference, ang na-shadean na ngayon is yung gitna. Okay? So we have here elements B and A. Yun po yung intersection. And then we have here E, U, T, Y. Yun po yung naiwan kay set M. And then we have here R, I, N ang naiwan sa set N. Okay? So that's the difference between the Venn diagram of union and intersection. Yung shading lang po natin, no? Okay, let's have example number 2. Okay, let me read. Let set O equals to the elements of positive odd numbers. And set E consisting of positive even numbers. What is the union of sets O and E? What is O intersection E? Okay, unahin po natin yung union ng dalawa, union of sets O and E. Okay, first let us write the elements of set O muna. As you can see, hindi po listing method ang ginamit dito sa problem. Kung i-recall po natin, this is a verbal description. Actually, so we can write all the positive odd numbers in a listing method para po mas madali. So how? You can write here set O is equal to, ano po ba yung mga positive odd numbers natin? We will start from 1, 3, 5, 7, and then we can now use ellipses to indicate yung mga susunod pang mga elements, okay? Rather than writing them all. Remember, this is an infinite type of sets. Hindi na po yan natatapos. So you just write ellipses. Next one, positive even numbers. Ano naman po yung mga elements ni E? Okay, we can start with 2, followed by 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on and so forth by just writing the ellipses. Again, this is another type of infinite set. Okay, now that we have listed the two sets, let's now proceed sa union. So let's write here O union E. Ano po yung combination ng dalawang sets natin? Yung technique po na tinuro ko kanina, pwedeng isulat nyo muna itong mga elements dito before you write here. Pero in this case, these are now infinite sets. Kaya mas magandang pagsamahin na. So we can have here 1, followed by 2, followed by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So as you can see, pag pinag-add mo lang naman ang positive odd numbers at saka positive even numbers, you now have what we call the counting numbers. Okay? Kasi tuloy-tuloy na rin po yan. Infinite type of set. Okay? Next, let's have the intersection. Okay? Ang sagot po natin dito ay null set or empty set. Bakit po kaya? Okay, remember, pwede bang mayroong common elements dito sa ating odd numbers tsaka even numbers? Meron po bang common sa dalawa? Wala po. Okay? Kahit na ituloy-tuloy natin yan, until infinity, wala po tayong magiging common elements between odd numbers and even numbers. Magkaibang numbers po sila. Therefore, our answer could be an empty set or null set. Ibig sabihin, it's impossible. Wala pong elements ang set na ito. Okay, there you go. That's how you answer this type of problem. Next, number 3. Let me read. If set R is equal to the positive even numbers less than 24 and set S is equal to the factors of 24, then what is R intersection S? What is the cardinality of R intersection S? Okay, so dalawa po ang tinatanong. First is yung intersection ng dalawang set. Second one is yung cardinality. Okay? I-review po natin ang cardinality mamaya. Okay, let's have first the elements in a listing method. Okay, isulat muna natin yung mga elements para mas madali nating i-visualize. Okay, positive even numbers less than 24. What are those? Ito po lahat. Okay, even numbers less than 24. Pwede ka namang mag-start sa pinakamataas, which is 22, pero pwede rin naman sa pinakamababa. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 hanggang 22. Kasama ba ang 24? Hindi po, kasi nga less than 24. Next one, itong second set natin is factors of 24. Ano ba ang mga factors ng 24? Okay, take note when you say factors, these are the numbers that when you multiply together, they will get the number we are looking for, like 24. Pwede nating umpisan sa pinakamababang number, like 1. Okay? 1, i-multiply mo sa 24, you will get 24. So, 1 and 24 are factors of 24. Anong susunod? Pwede ba ang 2? Yes, we can multiply 2 by 12, we will get 24. Therefore, 2 and 12 are also factors. Ano pa? 3 and 8. 3 times 8 is 24. What else? 4 and 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Meron pa ba? Okay, pwede ba ang 5? No, there's no other number that you can multiply with 5 with para makuha yung 24. So, ito lang po yung mga factors natin. We have 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 8, 4, and 6. So, we can now list them down here. That will now be the elements of set S. Okay, I repeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Now, our first task is to get the intersection. Okay, ibig sabihin, ano yung common sa dalawang set? Okay, ano po yung nakikita nating common dito? Alright, nakita ko po yung 2 kaagad, and then 4, ano pa po? 6, 8, we have 12, and meron pa ba? Okay, so yun lang po yung mga elements natin. So our answer is the intersection or R intersection S is equal to the elements 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. Next, what is the cardinality of R intersection S? Okay, if you were going to recall, cardinality is just the number of elements in a set. Bibilangin lang po natin kung ilan yung elements. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, the cardinality is 5. Okay, that's how you answer this type of problem. Okay, to have a more practice on this, you can do this in your papers. You can answer this exercise. Given the sets below, evaluate and illustrate the following union and intersections using the Venn diagram. Okay? I-Venn diagram lang po natin itong mga ito, 1, 2, 3, and 4, basing from the elements here. Okay? But let me give you some example first para po mas maintindihan natin. Okay, remember this one, meron na po tayong universal set. Okay, pag U po, usually this indicates the universal set. And we have here the subsets. Okay, ilang subsets? 4 na subset. Set A, B, C, and D. Okay, let's answer number 1 first para po may example kayo. Okay, number 1, the union of A and B is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, take note, pag sinabi nating union, it's the combination of two sets. So we have here set A tsaka set B. Okay, basing from our given, ang set A is 0, 1, 2. At ang ating set B ay 1, 3, 5. Pagsasamahin lang po natin ito. Therefore, our answer is 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay? Now, if we're going to illustrate using a Venn diagram, we need to draw two circles with set A and set B. Now, ano po ulit ang unahin natin na lalagyan ng elements? Okay, yung nasa gitna. Okay, ito po yung pinakamadali. So, ano yung common dito kay A tsaka B? We have 1. So, 1 ang ating ilalagay dito sa gitna. Next, anong naiwan? 0 and 2. Dito po natin siya ilalagay. Next, ano pong naiwan dito? We have 3 and 5. Dito naman po natin ilalagay. Ngayon, tapos na po ba ang ating Venn diagram? Hindi pa po. Bakit? This time, meron po tayong tinatawag na universal set. And take note, when you say universal set, this contains all the elements under consideration. Paano natin idodrawing ang universal set? Gagawa lang po tayo ng isang box dito sa labas. Okay? Wherein, nasa loob po yung ating dalawang set. At ano po ang ilalagay nating mga elements? Kung ano po yung hindi natin nasulat dito sa dalawang sets, yun po yung ilalagay natin dito sa labas. Or the other elements not belonging to set A and set B. So ano po yung mga elements dito sa universal set na wala kay set A at saka kay set B? It's just number 4 or element 4. Okay, dito po natin siya ilagay. Anywhere dito po sa ating box. Okay, ganun lang po ang paggawa ng Venn diagram pag meron na po tayong universal set. Okay, so you can pause this video. You can actually try it in number 2, 3, and 4 para po mas ma-practice nyo on how to write the elements of the union and intersection, including yung Venn diagram, pati na po ang universal set. Okay, I believe you are now finished. Let's now check your answers. Tignan po natin kung tama ang inyong mga nakuha. Okay, let's have number 2. Okay, number 2 is C union D. Ano po ang ating sagot? It's 3 and 4. Okay, take note, ito lang po ang set C, 3, 4. At ito naman po ang set D, 3. Okay, take note, parehas po yung 3 dito. So, we will just write it once. Hindi po natin uulitin. That's why the union is 3 and 4. How are we going to draw the Venn diagram? Okay, we have here set C at saka set D. Ano po ang kanilang common element? It's 3. Anong naiwan kay C? It's 4. Anong naiwan kay D? Wala po, since 3 lang po ang kanyang element. Next, meron bang mga elements dito sa universal? Yes. Ano po yung mga hindi na isulat? We have 0, 2, 1, and 5. Yun po yung mga elements na hindi kasama kay C at saka kay D. Dito lang po sila sa labas. Anywhere here. Okay? There you go. Next, number 3. We have here A intersection C. Okay, ang sagot po natin ay null set. Bakit null set? Take a look at set A. We have 0, 1, and 2. Take a look at set C. We have 3 and 4. Meron bang intersection ang dalawa? Meron bang common elements? Wala po. So that's why our answer is just null set. If we're going to draw a Venn diagram, wala din po tayong maisusulat dito sa kanilang intersection. Ang isusulat lang po natin is yung elements ni A, we have here 0, 1, and 2. And then elements ni C, only we have 3 and 4. And then the numbers here in the universal set is just 5. Okay, yun lang po ang hindi na isama. Okay, now let's have number 4. Here we have B intersection D. Our answer here is 3. Okay, take note, ang ating set B, we only have here 1, 3, and 5. And for set D, we only have here 3. So ano yung common? It's 3. Alright? If we're going to draw the Venn diagram, dito lang po yung ating isi-shade sa gitna. We have the intersection 3. And then anong naiwan kay B? B only, we have 1 and 5. Anong naiwan kay D? Wala po, since D only have here 3 as its element. How about the universal set? Ano po yung mga naiwan? We have 4, 2, and 0. Okay, we have 4, 2, and 0. There you go. That's our answers. Now, to give you more challenge, let's evaluate this one. Paano naman pag ganito po ang tinatanong? Evaluate the intersection of A union C and the union of B and D. Okay, pwede rin natin itong basahin as A union C intersection B union D. Okay? So, ang ibig lang sabihin nito is, kung may parenthesis, unahin mo muna. Okay? Kung may parenthesis dito, unahin mo muna. Pag nakuha mo na yung union ni A at saka C, at nakuha mo na yung union ni B at saka D, pwede mo nang kunin yung intersection ng mga sagot nila. Okay, so try po natin. First, let's have A union C. Ano ba ang sagot natin dito? A is 0, 1, and 2. And then we have here C is 3 and 4. You just need to combine the elements. You will get 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Next, how about B union D? We have here B, 1, 3, 5. At D, we have 3. Pagsasamahin mo lang. Okay? So, we have 1, 3, and 5 kasi isang beses lang natin isusulat si 3. Okay? 1, 3, and 5. Now that we have the elements of these two, we can now get the intersection, yung nasa gitna. Therefore, we have anong common sa dalawang elements natin? We have 1 and 3. Yun po yung common dito sa dalawa. Therefore, our final answer is 1 and 3. Ganun lang po mag-evaluate. Okay, so pwede nyo pong itry ito on your own. You can answer some problems. And I hope sana mas matuto pa kayo and mas ma-apply nyo pa po itong mga pinag-aaralan nyo. So that's it for our lesson for today. Thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you again on our next lesson. Our next lesson will be on subsets of real numbers. See you on the next video. Bye-bye and God bless. Kung meron kang natutunan sa video na ito, please click the subscribe button to support this channel para mas matulungan ulit kita sa mga susunod mo pang math lessons. Lagi mong tatandaan, ang math ay para sa lahat. At ako si Teacher Van, nagsasabing dito sa Math Isip, lamang ang nag-iisip. God bless and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.